well-rested hair sleep.
Hair sleep. I'm gonna try to lie to you and do an intro right now, but the problem is I'm already sweaty. Oh God! And we forgot to do an intro earlier, so what we did today, not what we're gonna do today, because hello, we have a very special day today because my sister, my beautiful, wonderful sister, got her brown belt. She is like my favorite person in the whole world, inspires me, and just I love her so much, and she got her brown belt. It was really special. She's about to move to Chicago, so it was like one of the last times we'll be training together a lot for the next foreseeable future. And then we had an amazing class setting with Felipe Costa, who I also love very much. He taught, and it's my sister's boyfriend, he'd also just won ADCC trials. I mean, he did a lot of cool things, but anyway, it's fine. He taught an advanced kids class, and then also taught an adult seminar, and then we did the promotion and everything, and then we all just trained, and he also just beat me up and threw me around. So stay tuned for that, because there's a lot of fun live rolling in there. I also rolled my mom, so it's a lot. Have fun.
Kind of backwards, really.
Well, we could do it.
I told him, I said, if you were boys, that I wouldn't even make you train jiu-jitsu, right? But since you're girls, I'm not going to let you go off to college, to keggers, and what they call them, kickbacks, right? With roofies. People have roofies and stuff like that. If you can't pop somebody's arm, like, no way. Not when I teach jiu-jitsu for a living, right? But they've well surpassed that. But now, go ahead.
No, please, I like this story.
And that's it, that's the story. You guys have both well surpassed that, so I can die happy.
That's good. Okay. Well, a few of us are going to talk about my sister before we do the promotion. Is that all you have to say, or you want to add anything else?
No, I might say something later.
Oh, okay.
But well, you said you wanted to give it to her, so it's fine. I'll take it off. You can give it to her. That's good.
Okay.
We're doing it now because Emma doesn't feel good. She might go take a nap right now.
Okay, thank you. So my sister Emma's gonna get her brown belt today. Oh, she's over there. Oh, it's so cute. She's gonna get her brown belt today, and thank you. And for those of you guys, some of you guys clearly have known Emma for a very long time and have been around our family for a long time and know her really well. But for those of you guys who don't, Emma and I are 2.5 years apart, and she is the most special person that I know, that I've ever met. She's just an absolutely incredible person on and off the mats. And she's one of those people that in the beginning she didn't really like jiu-jitsu at all when she was a kid. Like I remember one time she went to I think it was the comp net, she had braces and she got her mouth like all stuck in her teeth, and it was just like really horrendous. She was like, I don't want to do this, I hate this. But anytime she's ever been put in a situation, whether she really wanted to be there or not, she just showed like so much grit and toughness and resilience. My parents didn't make her train the way that a lot of parents do, like force her on the mats a lot. So it was really interesting because she wasn't ever the kid that really wanted to do a lot of jiu-jitsu, but when she went into high school, we went to separate high schools, and I wrestled a lot in high school, and it wasn't really her thing. She said she didn't want to do it. And she ended up wrestling in high school, seemed a very big surprise to us. And then not a surprise though that what happened next is she became one of the best girls in the nation in high school. So she won CIF, she took second at state, she's in a bunch of newspaper clippings over there in the front of the building. Yeah, she was a junior. And then decided to focus more on academics in college, and that was really when she found her way back to jiu-jitsu, which is really special because she went to UC San Diego and she was studying there, and she was able to train at the Gracie Barra down in San Diego and started being on the mats more, and I'm sure she would tell the story a little bit of a different way. But what was cool about that is when she did get back into competition, it wasn't a surprise to me, but she just started killing everybody because she is the kind of person that when you put her in a pressurized situation, she really always rises to the occasion, and it's a beautiful thing to watch. I always felt like she would be like the best athlete of our family if that's what she wanted to be, because she's brilliant, she's an amazing teammate. Everyone around her always wants to support her because of the energy she gives to other people.
Very coachable. Very coachable. She's unlike her sister.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I've gotten better over the years. But an incredible athlete. So, I mean, other than that, she's just like a generous teacher. She's a talented teacher. She's my favorite training partner in the entire world. And she is so selflessly, like, even when jiu-jitsu was never her main focus, would always give so much of herself to me if I was preparing for something, and so many other people around her as well. So it was kind of sad when we lost, obviously, when we lost her to Austin. She moved to Austin, Texas. Professor Felipe's there. She started training with Sensei Shanti. We knew that at least she was in really great hands with those guys, so she's developed a lot of jiu-jitsu over there as well over the years. It's been 2 years now, right? 2 years now over there. So it's really cool because I feel like Emma has a lot of jiu-jitsu from some great instructors, and then she also brings that like Emma energy to everything that she does. So she's probably the scariest person in the room right now to train with. Not because she knows more jiu-jitsu than everybody, but that she like has a kill mode like most people that I never feel, even though you would never guess because look how cute she is. But she does. She has it. So anyway.
She likes the gi now too.
She likes the gi now, it's true. Sylvia's
She like
is
the
so
gi.
much worse. But anyway, so I'm super proud of you. I'm so grateful for you, and just on and off the mats, I'm so inspired by you all the time. So someone else can talk, so don't clap yet, but that's what I have to say.
Guys, many of you don't know, but Emma, she's my girlfriend, and she's actually, no, but like, not everybody knows, because we are talking about the jiu-jitsu part, right? But Emma, she moved with me to Austin 2 years ago. And man, it's just been a blessing, you know. She's just like been helping me a lot. She really like take care of me. Like whenever I go to tournament, she's always like, oh, okay, I'm getting these things ready for you. She's always make sure that I'm gonna be on my 100% before my tournaments, you know. So I'm really thankful for that, you know. I think jiu-jitsu, being athlete, it's really hard nowadays, you know. Like it's not for everyone. You go through a lot of pressure, you know, and if you don't know how to deal with the pressure, I think you end up or giving up or not being at your best, like every time that you go to compete, you know. So having one person like Emma really like helped me to be at my best and to like give 100% of me all the time that I'm fighting or I'm competing or anything that I'm doing, you know. And like while she's doing that, she's always like getting ready to working a lot, getting ready to go to college, getting ready to like make sure that her career is also going, you know. And that's what really surprised me about her, because she's not like, she doesn't kind of like say bad things about what is happening. She kind of gets everything that is bad happening. She's gonna come to me, we're gonna talk, we're gonna figure out some things. And that's really, I'm really proud of her that she has this mindset, you know. Most of people, whenever something bad happens, they are kind of like sad and they don't know how to walk through. And I think jiu-jitsu is all about that, and I think like that she really lives this side of jiu-jitsu, you know. And it's kind of like to be an example to everyone that bad things always gonna happen, right? Maybe, you know, if you're an athlete, you're not gonna win all the time, you're not gonna win that tournament that you go ready for like a bunch of time, but whenever the tournament comes, you're gonna lose, you're gonna go back home, you're gonna think about it, and you're gonna set it up a better plan, right? And I think that she does that in life, you know, and I'm really proud of her because of that and everything that she does. And also, like, she's always ready to help everyone, right? Everyone that calls her and like, hey, Em, I need your help, she's always helping everyone. And she's the most helpful person that I know, you know, that you're gonna message her, she's always gonna respond really fast and make sure that she's like ready to help. So I'm really proud of her, and I think that's a big day for her. She really deserves the brown belt, and it's just one more step, right? Like now, I think the brown belt's the first step for you to start being an example on the mats, you know. For sure, purple belt, like blue belt's already looking at you, but brown belt is like the first step before black belt, you know, like it's when you really need to, okay, I need to change my behavior on the mats, I need to make sure that I help the others, and I think she's doing that for a long time already. She just doesn't have the brown belt tied, so now we're gonna fix that. Oops.
All right.
This is sort of instrumental, like as a parent, you know, we never would have imagined, you guys can't imagine how many people approach us that have known us a long time. Because Tom got into jiu-jitsu in 1995 when we moved out here. So a lot of people at the tournaments, like, they'll see us and they'll go, they have little kids and they'll go, I can't wait, and I'm like, oh my God, don't put that on your kid, like, oh, like, because they want, you know, something to happen because their whole lives are jiu-jitsu, and they assume that, and so it's just, when Emma was little, we used to have these conversations in the car, and I would go, so what about, and she would go, no, I do not want to go to a class. I do not want to go to a class. I don't want to be in a class where they teach. And I'm like, okay, but no. And that went on for years, and I would insist, and I'd go, well, we have to go to gymnastics for once a week for an hour because people have to move. And, well, okay then. And then, so it's just so funny as a parent to think, you know, because sometimes you do have to try to make your kids do things, but most of you guys here have your kids here, or some probably maybe want, but I gave the other example of the people in jiu-jitsu who are just, you know, the next step is to like raise a Kendall or raise an Emma, and you know, that's not what we did. What we did was Kendall, we couldn't stop her, and it was like a wind-up thing. So we got here and we were like, oh, thank God, there's somewhere for her to wind up and run around. And then Emma wouldn't go for years and years and years. So who would have thought that Emma would finish high school and be literally in line with the Olympic Training Center? She could have gone to the Olympics in wrestling. Like we were like, wow, that was fast. Like just in like 3 years, 2.5 years. And then her jiu-jitsu career has been a puzzle. Like you were here, then you weren't here, then you're here, then you weren't. So anyway, I wasn't planning to say all that stuff, but you just never know, you know, with kids what they're gonna do. And you just gotta love them and kind of meet them where they're at. And if they're having fun, that's the win. And if you can push them and nudge them a little bit sometimes. And then when she did have some bumps in the middle, in the beginning of wrestling, she did have bumps in jiu-jitsu, just like every single person in this room has bumps in their classes, bumps in life. And that's really all we can really do for each other, is show up for each other and support each other through those times, the ups and the downs. And you know, that's how it is for everybody, whether we're doing jiu-jitsu or wrestling or gymnastics or not doing sports and doing art. I thought Emma was going to be an artist. So anyway, I really did. I didn't think
She's that too now.
It's just so funny to think back to those years. And thank you guys, all of you guys, for listening to all this, because this is actually really fun. And she's been involved in the school recently, and it's so fun to have Professor Felipe here and to be able to celebrate it together. I know, and we said she's not feeling too good, so she's not going to train, but we're just celebrating her and celebrating her accomplishments and just kind of saying how important she is to us. She hasn't been here with us the last couple of years too much. She's stayed involved a little bit in the business with people, but she'll definitely, you know, be around in the future and on the way to black. So anyway, congratulations, honey. I just wouldn't have thought that, you know, during those conversations, if somebody would have told me, fast forward to when she's 20, whatever, I would have been like, no way, she's not going to go. She's not going to go. But here we are. So.
All right, I just got a couple more things because,
oh my
you know, I mean, it might be a long time before you get your back though. You know? But one of the things was like, we would go like, what about soccer? She's like, run around in a field and sweat. I don't think so. Okay, how about softball? She did that for a while. But we didn't want to be the type A parent. My dad was really type A. I didn't want to be type A. And we didn't want to be like the helicopter parent. And we used to like, well, we're having pink geese, or can you bring a friend? You know, you can bring a friend, And one time she brought this friend of hers to train, like in Emma was just like smashing her. Emma trained a little bit, but not much. She's smashing the kid. And she's telling me about it. She's like, she's all upset, you know? Emma's like, I don't understand why she's all upset. Like, her mom teaches Taibo or something, you know? I mean, I'm from a family of fighters, you know what I mean? She was just like so matter of fact about it. I was just hysterical. I was like, yeah, that's okay, it's good. And then she just wanted to wrestle, and I was like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah, I want to wrestle. And she was getting creamed, you know what I mean? They put her in with bigger girls and all this, she was getting killed. And I'm like, just make it through the first season and throw in the towel. That'll be it, you know, it'll be good. Just don't quit the first season.
She had some temper tantrums her freshman year too.
Yeah, she was like, oh, that ref is an SOB, or that biatch. I'm like, no. Kendall was always like, I just ran out of time. That was Kendall. But Emma was like, no, they did this, they did, no, it wasn't that, but I'm no good, no, it's not that, you know. And then, like after her first year, this 1 year of wrestling, she'd never wrestled before, she decides she's gonna win the freak show in Vegas. I swear to God. It was like a state championship. And she went out there and just, I mean, some of it was just because she decided, but she lost one of her matches, right? And then she kept winning, and they had a thing where you could fight back, right? And she fought all these matches to fight. The people were rolling up the mats, they were ready to go home, right? And And it's like, and she won this last match. She kept winning. It was unbelievable. And she, now I can fight for true second. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, what did we create here, right? And then she won that match, and she won second in the freak show after she got slaughtered her first year of wrestling. Then her junior year, she had the flu and won first place. No, her senior year, she won like third place and she had the flu, but her junior year, she won second place. I swear to God, may God strike me dead. Where she stepped back, and it's like adjusting her headgear, and the girl got a takedown. I was like, oh my God. She's a monster. Oh, the other thing that was really funny, she was telling, her coach was telling me one day, he goes, yeah, you know, she said like everybody, like they can't beat Kendall. She's telling me, she thinks everybody, they can't beat Kendall, but her name's Roosting, so they're gonna beat her. And she's like, the hell no, they're not. And he's laughing, he goes, I don't think they even know who Kendall is, but it's okay. So that was pretty funny. That's all I got.
Really you're like, what did I get myself into? This is crazy. I'm never going back. And Promise is not always like this.
Yeah, I remember when she had CI, her nose was bleeding like crazy. She had all this cotton stuffed in her nose. She's like, no, I'm good. I was kind of like, you know, I felt like a bully. Why am I making my kids do their... I don't like wrestling that much, to be honest with you. It's hard on, they get concussions, they get their neck and all that. I mean, it makes their jiu-jitsu good, but I'm not a big wrestling fan. Be honest with you.
You're the one who has to roll it.
Okay, let's clap again.
Make sure that you control this distance right here. How I said, I like to make the grip in the collar, and I always make sure that my thumb's down. I don't go thumb up, I always thumb down, make sure that I have this grip, and how I said, I'm not pulling or pushing, I just make sure that I have this control right here. So now, all I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do a hip escape with my leg, see? So I don't put my foot on the ground, I kind of like use my adductor, see? To move my hip a little bit to the side. Once I move my hip to the side, my leg goes up on his armpit, and my second leg goes above his shoulder, see? And then I kind of get to this situation right here. You're gonna feel that, see how my leg it is right now? My right leg, the one that is under the armpit is under. I kind of feel that I have this, a little bit of select between my thigh and his shoulder right here. So I like to go with my top leg under, see? You can go like that, that's a little detail. I just feel that so it's tired, you know? So I make sure that I have that. And now, as your partner, you kind of like try to put this shoulder back inside. We kind of say like put the shirt back on, you know? He wants to do that. So whenever I go there, boom. Try to put your shoulder inside, Jason. See, I just make sure that I kind of like move with him and make sure that I have a good position. Okay, go. Try to put it inside. Yeah, see? Go. Yes, there you go. Move. Nice. Try to put pressure. See, I'm kind of make sure that this leg right here, it's always on top of his shoulder. And now you have a couple ways that you can start to work your arm bar. First way, you can kind of like push his shoulder away. See, I do one more hip escape. Push his shoulder away and pass my leg over the head. Second way, you can pass this leg first and then see how my hips is weird. I need to fix. So now I just move my hips back to the center and I start to go to the elbow. So 2 different ways. Boom. I'm here, just make sure that I control his arm, make my grip. Coach, I'm having trouble with this hip escape. Can I step? Yes, you can step. Boom, make sure that you got a good lock, see? Kind of feel that I have a good lock. Now I move my hips to the side, pass my leg over, and I have my arm bar right there. Coach, I already feel good about it. I don't need to step. You can just catch it, see? And I move my hip on the air. Look, boom. See how I catch and I move my hip on the air? Boom. Or how I said, you can do the hip escape first, and now we start to climb, and I have a good position. So we have pretty much 3 different ways to climb this close guard. First way, 1, 2, 3. Second way can be a hip escape, climb 1, climb 2. Third way, open, climb. See? Now I have a good control, asking him to put his shoulder back inside. Make sure that you kind of like stay heavy on the shoulder. Now look, leg down, second leg up. This leg is the most important in the arm bar. I like to call the bite leg, because this bite needs to be strong. If I go here and I don't have a strong leg, he's gonna put the shoulder back inside really easy, see? Boom. So this leg needs to be really strong on his armpit. Now I have a good control. I can move one more time, pass the leg over. Oh, boom. I can be here, pass my leg first, and now I move, okay? Really simple. Make sure that you just pay attention in each one of these details, okay? The grip, the leg over the shoulder, ask your partner to try to put the shoulder back inside, make sure that I have a nice control, and then you get the arm bar, okay? Good? 1, 2, 1, 2. Hold this elbow right here. See that? Yes. That's why you're doing the hip escape right now. See? Boom. Yes. Yes. Make sure that you kind of like moving a little bit that way. No, because now it's fine. I don't worry a lot about this hand on the beginning.
Are you pulling your knees to your chest?
Yes, a little bit. Not too much. You don't want to extend, because if you extend, it's gonna do that right now. Yes.
But is it more like this knee pinching?
Yeah, but I feel that you kind of like in a weird situation right here. Yes, right there. Better. Right to it. Yes, that's better.
Can or don't. If you like your friends, you'll tap them out. Huh?
Legs feel like
That's because they are big. Big guys break arms.
You can go in the elbow. Both is gonna work the same. This time I'm gonna show you the sleeve. Break, go in the hand, put this hand through, pull him, cross. How I said, if his gi is free, you can start looking for this lapel right here. If not, make sure that you go in the armpit. I like to go in the lapel, good grip, and outright shoulder shrug right there. Kind of like stick with this hand a little bit right here if you just got to this position, just to make sure that you're not gonna miss it. Now, whenever I feel that he stops to fight, I start to get up on my elbow. See, I do kind of like this little shoulder escape, get up on my elbow. Now my top leg, I need to anchor. See how my heel, it's anchored to his hip, and my bottom leg is free to move. Boom. I can start to go to the back. How I said, if this space is open, you can put your hook in. If this space is closed, just make sure that you get a good seat belt. Start kind of like pushing him to the side, lock your feet together, giving him a nice little stretch, and put the hook back in. Okay? Good? Any questions right there? No? Good? 1, 2, 1, 2.
Do a little shoulder escape, and then you shift. And then you choke them. Oh gosh. Then you choke them on their face. Just kidding. I would never do that to Ellie. That's not true. Actually, I've done that to Ellie on many occasions. When we were training for ADCC 2022, we got a lot of forearms to the face that count.
so bad.
But she loved it.
I'm prepping.
What'd you say? She always had to bring her mouthpiece.
To do like back control drills, because there was one point where my back was pretty injured and I couldn't really do anything else, so we would just go like on the back. I would go like attacking her back, and then she would attack my back, and we switch back and forth. Anytime she was on my back, dude, I knew that I was gonna get bloody lips. Huh?
That has helped me, honestly.
Yes, that drill, that training that we did during that period was really helpful. Because my back control before that was trash. It was so bad. And my back escapes weren't very good either. That helped. Had some bad games in 2022.
Yeah. Honestly, here I usually like just undergo. I'm like, I'm not going so much better. And then it's really like your left knee that pinches down that pulls your right knee out. Yeah. Yeah. I remember when. Yeah, I'm good. I remember when Saul first showed me that, of like how pinching your knee down like pops your hip up, and it helped me so much.
It's that rodeo guard.
That rodeo guard. They keep coming up with new names for things. I just can't keep up anymore these days, to be honest.
Thank you guys so much for coming, and thank you so much, Professor Felipe, for sharing your knowledge with us. So great to have you guys all on the mat. And one more time, a big congratulations to Miss Emma.
Away from the camera first.
Oh, I mean, you're
Oh, you want to roll? Let's roll.
however you think. When you start down, you gotta come at me. Ready, go.
Too strong. He's too strong.
She always does this crazy ass shit. She like she just wraps you up like and just holds you, and you're like, what is this voodoo? And we both have our whoops on. This is bad advertising. Normally, oh my god, you see? Original Smash Pass Queen. I'll move you. I can see the YouTube title already. Kendall gets beat up by her mom. Kendall's mom taps her out viciously. Oh my god. I kind of forgot that you moved it. Oh, the queen learned this today. Oh no. I'm gonna have to break dance over my head. Come on, stop letting me win. Yeah, but then what if I tapped her out? Then I would get like grapple hit or something. As an adult. And more with the lapels or the sleeves. No way, brother. What's that about? Flow rolling. What's that about? Flow rolling, we're supposed to change position. What? Who said that? Why is this on a training playlist? Ash, can you have next on mine? Like, this isn't on a training playlist. This is not hey. Oh gosh. That's better. I'm good with that. Yeah. Ah. Cool. The best headline would be Kendall gets bear bullied by her mother. That would be pretty cool. Wait, speak for yourself. Oh, you and me.
Your father and I.
Yeah.
Can you do some for me?
Don't think I won't X-guard you. I'll do it. See? It's crazy. Oh, I will knock you over. Face plant.
That hurt.
I just had the inclination to bite. I couldn't help it. She was starting to be mean. Oh my god. If you don't bite your family members, do you even really train? Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. See, and the timer goes, and she just keeps going. She doesn't care.
It's the Hickson special.
Felipe, what do I do to defend this from my mother? Heel hook? Huh? I don't do it. Ah. Fist in the throat. That's legal, actually. You can actually, like, rape choke somebody in competition. You just can't squeeze your hands together. You can push. So I open the clothesline. It's over for you, pal. It's over now. Better watch it. Don't make me angry. I'm gonna bread cutter you with a whoop on, and that is messed up.
I have my
I know. You have earrings on.
I know.
And gum.
I was.
I feel disrespected. She's not really taking our training seriously. She has gum and earrings.
I know. It's true.
It's because she's too much of a celebrity now. Pop star. You know. What's it called when divas? She's a diva.
I would have thought you would have been a little heavier than that.
Always my first coach. Remember that time you told me you're not a coach? I was like, okay, well that pissed me off. You're not a coach. Oh my god, dude. Oh. I'll bite again. Don't think I won't do it.
You actually kind of bit me really hard. There.
Emma bites harder than anyone. She draws blood.
Do you guys bite each other when you train?
Yes. I bite most people that I'm like really close with. Actually.
Oh my god.
Well, not like consistently, but if I feel like it.
Yeah.
If I do it in competition one day on accident, it'll just because it's like muscle memory. You know. It's like a trauma response. Not like I was traumatized, but it feels like a trauma response. I'm like, ah. The second I feel
I think everyone feels the urge sometimes, but you gotta not do it.
Drake has entered the chat. Oh, don't think I won't nutshell you with the last one. Another one. It's fine actually. Now that I'm warm, it's good.
Well, that's the age-old body tradition.
I'm fine. Once I'm warmed up.
I feel great.
I'm gonna do a Felipe tot. No, like my toes he's trying to hold on. Actually, don't get the toes, and that's when the weirdos come out.
I think my pants could be falling off. They really are.
She said I think my pants could be falling off, but I'm not sure.
I could be like one of the guys in the tournament that has.
Oh yeah, when the booties come out and you're like, how do you not feel that breeze back there?
No, they are. They're definitely on their way off. I was about to go no-gi with you.
Fine with me, then you can't tie me up in your little spiders.
I'm not gonna roll with Felipe though.
She rolled a sleepy last time.
I did, and his legs are so long.
His legs are like as long as a body.
And
You're like, how does it keep going like this?
You try one thing, and then he's like, oh! and then you're like, yeah, that was my best move.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
true.
and then he's like a blanket all over you, and you're like, okay, I just did my best move, so now what?
That's true. I'll call her sleepy. Just wait till I use my real muscles.
I'm not looking forward to that. Remember the time you were going to do a judo or something, and we came here and practiced throws, and you threw me at my elbow. I was like, well, now there's a little chip of bone floating around in my elbow now.
The things a mother will do for her child. Get judo thrown 18 million
I
times.
might have been about 14. I was like, maybe I'm not going to do that anymore.
I was way meaner than too.
No, you were probably like, stand up, come on, I need to do I need to do some more. She's gonna go. Oh no. You got me.
Art training. Art's a green belt from Riverside that he's been with me since he was like.
Not that I'm even for music.
With the
never
music?
had
What's wrong
music
with it?
for 25 years.
It's just like a clean hip-hop playlist.
I just had this thought, like, would you stop grabbing my collar?
I feel like that all the time. On my collar. Can you imagine if we said what we thought during training? Bro, thanks. Good job. Went 2 rounds.
I think no injuries, no chipped bones floating around.
For now.
It's a win. It's a double win.
Now you better be careful because all the coaches, all the staff members are going to be like, oh, do you want to roll?
Next.
You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. You're good. It was cool. That was so scary.
I haven't had enough water.
I wanted to heal her so bad.
But Ellie was one of my main training partners for ADCC 2022, which was super special. I think that's why my, oh gosh, my knee bar defense got so strong, because she'd always be trying to knee bar me every day. So now, like honestly, when I was at ADCC East Coast Trials, and I was in the finals with Amy Campo, and she tried to knee bar me really early in the match. Do you remember that? My leg was like not looking cute, and I literally like thought like during the match I was like, oh, I get here all the time. I don't know if that's a good thing to get stuck in fully extended knee bars all the time, but it didn't freak me out or anything because she did that to me a lot. But now I'm better defensively.
You know, the thing about Kendall is that she's so good, and like I don't feel like she hypes me up, like, which is amazing as a friend. But like, who does that? Like, she's this person that like everybody loves and everybody knows she's so good, but like she hypes up her friends, which is like so cool. I love you.
Oh, I love you too.
Thank you.
It's true though, like I think a lot of times people like, Ellie's an amazing black belt, which just a lot of people don't know because she doesn't compete all the time, but in the training room she's like one of my toughest training partners. But I think a lot of people like feel like you need to be with like the perfect coach or the perfect world champions like around you, like that you need like, and it's cool to have that, but the grass is not always greener. I think when we focus more on like building up the people that take care of us as humans, like we take care of each other on and off the mats. And so when we go to train, the intensity that we can train at and like the way that we make each other better, because there's this level of trust and like more humility, then you get sometimes a lot like, I want her, like it's a win for me if she submits me at some point or puts me in deep water, because I know I'm not going to get hurt. It means that my transitions are going to get better with understanding a more varied amount of places. Because if I'm only training with people that I can beat or people that can smash me, like if I'm only doing one of the two, then it's very hard for me to improve. So I think when you're evolving with someone at the same time, it's really special. And it doesn't have to be like some kind of specific big name or anything like that. It's like when you have the humility, the trust, the love, and like the ability to give each other really strong feedback. Like if someone can tap me out and then I can be like, oh man, that was cool, like let's talk about it. You're gonna get better so much faster doing that than like, oh, you have these two people that are like both gunning for the same world title, and like there's animosity now because I need to be the winner and you need to be the loser. It's like, I think there's a time and place for great competition, obviously, but like for me, that's when I go out and compete. I don't necessarily need that in the training room. I need people I can go all out with, who I trust that are not gonna hurt me, and who know that I'm not gonna hurt them. So it's like this level of vulnerability that you get that I don't think you get just because someone has great accolades. So anyway, Ellie's not the only person. There's a lot of people on this list I'm really lucky to train with, but definitely one of the most like fun training partners for me, people that I love and makes me so much better. So it's a really special thing. Oh gosh. Oh, what is this? I'm definitely not coming back to the gi if you're gonna be putting my belt through my legs. Oh gosh.
And that's what scares me, man, is being in the same bracket as us. Because you can, like, continue in order and all that stuff you guys
We can do this for 5 minutes.
Yeah. Let's go, Sergio.
He grabbed my hair.
Oh no.
That was on purpose.
That's a lie.
Penalty. That was one penalty. Just kidding. They don't penalize her for that one. I think they encourage her. Is this Emma or Kim? Hey, very nice. Don't do the clock choke like you should. I will cry. Get some padding with my hair. Remember the first time we rolled and I heel hooked you? But he didn't tap.
That's all right.
But I had it. No, the first time we rolled, I think it was at Lionel's, and I didn't really know him that well, and I heel hooked him because he was, you know, just fresh from Brazil, didn't know any nogi. He asked, but he didn't tap. But it hurt him, mostly in his heart. Ah, yeah, right, brother. Wait. Why are her feet so big for that?
This was one position that I do a lot in no-gi.
No!
But I'm gonna do.
Oh gosh, you did that and then.
I'm gonna do what most of you guys want now. Use an action.
Oh my gosh. It's like when you have a steak and you kill a vampire and it's like boom, boom, floor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what small one I'm talking
Sorry. That was an accident. That was on purpose. Can I heel hook him now? Oh my god, you're very large. That's when you punch them in the face.
Hey guys, position of the day.
No, man. You can only bite the people who love you because if they don't, they're not gonna like you anymore.
That's true.
That's true. See? You think it's just me. I'm just the only one who's public about it.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh no. And then you cry. Because if someone does that to you, you should cry. We can't end the video like this. We're like the kids class when it's just like, ugh, trap.
That's it.
That's right. Good job, brother.
I want to do just like, what's her name?
Huh?
What's her name?
Ellie?
Ellie did. So guys, sparring with Kendall is really special, you know, because, no, I'm joking, but it's really good. It's really good. Yeah, not good. No, oh, it's really good. I always have so much fun, you know. Kendall is a nice person that it's good to be around, and sparring with her, it's kind of like sparring with a little sister, you know, even though she's older than me. No, but it's good. It's good.
I don't know why everyone thinks that this video is like, what's it called, like a memorial of me and how great I am. It's like Emma's day, Felipe's day, and then everyone's like, okay, now I got to see, I mean, how Kendall is so amazing. We're at the hotel. What's today? Friday. Yesterday I was supposed to get in at like 4 o'clock and there was going to be so many activities that were going to happen, but I did not have that happen at all. So I went to bed at like 2 last night and I'm like, know that I'm going to meet up and do this workout this morning, and I'm like texting Michelle and Maggie in the middle of the night, and Maggie writes me back and she was like, also, I see that it's really late, so if your plan changes, let me know. So anyway, I went to bed at like 2, but it's gonna be a great day. Flo put us in this hotel that has an amazing gym, and that they always do that, by the way. The gyms are always on point for who's number one, which is amazing. So it's show day. I'm gonna work out this morning. I have my sister Emma and Coach Maggie with me. I'm very excited about that, which we'll talk about in a second. We're gonna get a good workout in. Then, let's see, so it's 10. Then I have rehearsals. Technically, I'm supposed to be there at 12:30, but I know we're gonna start at 1, so we have an understanding. It's a window. It's a window of time for arrival. Anyway, so 1 to 3. Sometimes our rehearsals last a lot longer than the prospective time. Is that the right word? Prospective? Proposed time. But they can't today because I need time to get ready. So I'm sure we'll be done like probably by 3:30 realistically. And then I'll come back, I'll get ready, and then I think I have to be back there at 6 o'clock. Full glammed up, which is why before I go to rehearsals, I'm gonna be very smart. I'm gonna blow dry my hair and do that so that I don't have to do that all right before the show, because that has gotten me in trouble before and I'm like running into the show, almost gonna be missing it. And it's gonna be great. I also will say that the Who's Number One team got a peek early at the Who's Number One card for June yesterday. And it's, Emma just looked up to me like, I want to know, tell me what it is. And it's really spicy. So I'm very, Who's Number One vibes on point all summer. And then ADCC, so everyone's a little buzzy right now. It's the best. All right, let's work out, and then we'll get ready.
Okay. Good morning, Kendall Cam. Okay, that's what we're calling this, the Kendall Cam. Good morning, Kendall Cam. For those who don't know me, I am Maggie Grindatti, now Lyra, recently married. I also do jiu-jitsu. I am retired, just a little bit retired, but my focus, my specialty, my coral belt is definitely in fitness. That's what I went to school for. I have a brand called ChampionFit that I created about 7 years ago now, and it's, come to fruition over the years, and now it's performed by people all over the world. And one of my favorite things to do, like Kendall was saying, Flo always gets nice hotels with gyms, and I love a hotel workout. First, because I get out of my space, the ordinary space, the space you see every day. As much as we love our homes, it always feels good to do things outside. So I'm always excited to not only work out outside of my gym, but create workouts outside of my gym, because, Kendall was texting me this morning. She's like, how does the gym look? I'm like, girl, it doesn't matter. All I need is a little bit of space, and that's what we have today. And on the menu for today, obviously Kendall has a lot of stuff to do, so we're gonna do short, sweet, to the point. We're gonna be doing a 25-minute AMRAP, which focuses a lot just not on muscle endurance, which obviously we need as endurance athletes for jiu-jitsu, but also that mind to body connection where like you wanna slow down or you wanna take a couple extra breaths in between round, but your mind has to dial in to tell you to keep going, especially because 25 minutes is a short time kind of from the beginning. So that's always something good to tell your mind is like, okay, these 25 minutes aren't gonna kill me, so let's push hard, get through, and it's gonna be like the perfect workout to start the day, to be productive the rest of the day on days like this as coaches and obviously media, athletes, whatever your title is. So there's no better way to start the day, especially traveling. So stay tuned because it's about to get sweaty. This is what's happening today. We have 5 different exercises. I made all of them are very jiu-jitsu specific. All right, everything is going to be 8 reps or 8 reps each side. For the first 20 minutes, we do the full reps. The last 5 minutes, we cut the reps in half just to be able to keep the pace or push the pace a little bit more to the end, right? Like I said from the beginning, 25 minutes is a short time, so it's kind of that mind talk like you do when you're fighting or when you're training, like it's gonna be over soon, it's gonna be over soon. You're gonna be happier and more proud if you just like kill yourself now. And the last 30 seconds, we're gonna burn it out together with just sit-outs. Okay, so the last 30 seconds, we'll be here. Okay. Are we ready for this?
Yes, I'm so excited.
3, 2, 1, let's get it. It's Britney, bitch. Oh my gosh.
Emma, good job.
Short, sweet.
Yeah. Emma chose the wrong sister because she really doesn't like being recorded, but look how cute and little tomato she is.
Not a choice.
Anywho, I didn't even say this before, but Emma is so cute and she drove just to hang out with me. I know that's the only reason you're here. She drove from Austin to be here and we did a little workout.
Felipe drove actually.
Well, Felipe drove.
I just kind of relaxed.
She was a little passenger princess, as she should. Okay, so we did a workout. Anyway, Emma came here, Felipe drove like a good little boy, as he should. And she got here this morning after taking him to his dentist appointment. Or you guys went to the dentist?
He went to the dentist because he conveniently just had a dentist appointment in Dallas.
They don't live here. It's
We
a
don't
very
live here.
odd situation.
But he used to live here.
Anyway, we did a great workout. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you guys. So I cannot believe that I slept 6 hours and 50 minutes and ended up with 74% recovery.
Ooh.
I just want everybody to know that my HRV is always like sky high. It's 166. Right now my resting heart rate is 52. Usually when I get deeper into a camp, because now my cardio is getting stronger, it'll go into the mid 40s. So I just wanna say, the girls rest, there's someone out there with like some crazy like 41 or something. I don't want to hear it in the comments, okay? But for me, mid 40s is really good. But right now it's 52, my resting heart rate. HRV is 166, which is really good. So I have a 74. So this is where we're at right now. Let me know if you can see this. 651 sleep. 11 point, so this is what I just did. Okay, so we're gonna go to the workout. So 11.3. I think yesterday my workout was like 10, so this was even harder. The thing that's relevant about this being 11.3 is it was a fairly short workout. It was like, it says 44 because I stopped it late, but it was like a 30-minute total as far as like warm up and cool down. And it shows everything about where my heart rate zones were, calories burned, beats per minute. My max heart rate being 177 was pretty good for that workout. But my favorite thing about Whoop is that it takes like my strain into account and then my recovery, and then gives me a score the next day. So like today I'm 74% recovered. So then that line right there, the little white line to the left of the blue, is where it recommends that I go to as far as my strain. Now, today's who's number 1. So we're gonna get over that strain mark because we got a lot more to do. But like when you go past that mark is when you're like making gains and need more recovery. And if you stay under it, then your recovery stays like pretty strong. So anyway, I think my link still works for a free month of Whoop, or it gets you something really cool. So I'll put it in the thing if you guys want to try it, but in the description. But I've literally used Whoop for like, I can't remember now, like 5 years, something really long. And I've paid for it myself the whole time, by the way. I have an affiliate link that benefits me financially when you use it. But like as far as paying for the service, I've always paid for it 100% myself and will continue to do so because it makes my training, like I have like this objective scientific coach that tells me so much about my training. I can argue with my coach if I want and do something different, but most of the time I feel like this helps me elevate my training, elevate my skills. Like I can watch where my heart rate is when I'm doing cardio and different things like that, and then
based on my recovery the next day, decide how I want to alter a training camp. So as we go into ADCC camp, which we'll be talking about very soon, just not yet, we'll be using this a lot. And my coach will literally like watch it while I'm training, and like it gets very sciencey. So anyway, bringing some professionalism to jiu-jitsu, we love to see it. So we have professional photographers in the house here.
Well, not professional. I just like make you look.
To be fair, I am the worst at pictures.
So we're gonna judge the photos.
As a father, trying to help my son. Do you have a daughter? I have a daughter and 2 boys, and they make mistakes like that.
Which one?
They make
Daughter is the youngest.
Okay.
So try
We'll
to
look past
He's doing good as a dad. Oh, thank you, Father. Thank you, Papa.
So we're gonna judge their photos. So this was an original Andrew. Okay, that's an original.
With all the space on top.
We got a lot of headroom. Then Ricardo came in, and he centered us out more. But I'm gonna be honest. I actually think that I like your original photos.
For real?
Don't tell Ricardo. It just has to do with
Confidence
the
booster if my photo skills. Okay.
Andrew said tonight that if he wins, what am I have to tell you?
Just tell me if
Talk to
my
you about your
hair's
hair.
messed up or not.
It's looking great right now.
Is it?
It's looking fantastic.
This is how I woke up, actually. You can tell I'm like still asleep.
Yes, I can't tell that you're still asleep. But it's fight day, so you kind of have to sleep in, or else you're up all day.
I'm gonna go do a little roll, like a little flow roll.
Who are you training
and
with?
then come back and take a nap, just like the Roca family.
Oh, cute.
The Rocha. Yeah, then I'm gonna take a nap till about like 5 p.m.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a long nap.
Yeah. Well, I'll be back around like 2 p.m.
Okay.
So then I'll take a nap and then I'll eat. So I'll probably only get like an hour and a half nap.
Okay, good. And that's the secret to
I
success.
don't fight till like 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Well,
then what do you do when you wake
I gotta
up?
get my well-rested beauty sleep. Okay?
Wait, that's true.
Or no, not my beauty sleep. Well-rested hair sleep.
Hair sleep, specifically. So what do you do when you wake up? What's like the pre-fight routine after your nap?
Like sit in bed for 30 extra minutes.
And scroll?
And scroll.
You heard it here first.
You know, psych myself up, look in the mirror, like Rocky Balboa style, and say, I got this.
Okay.
Take a cold shower for like 20 minutes, really wake up.
20 minutes in the cold?
Yeah.
Just like...
Oh, I love freaking cold showers.
Okay, me too, but not for 20 minutes.
Take like a little bit of caffeine, electrolytes, all my vitamins, and like everything else I need, and get a little food, like a banana, some like honey, like some nuts and stuff, and then go
something in the belly.
And then go fight.
Nice. Do you and your brother do the same kind of routine?
No, you really just do what works for you, and he does stuff different.
He does it.
He more is just like the whole time before his fight.
He just looked like a little sloth.
Yeah, he has no expression ever because he's saving his energy, you know.
That's true. He's a very happy guy, though. You just
He's
can't
so
tell.
happy. He's so. Just before his fight, he's like Lovato. He's just like locked in. Like
we love that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not like that though.
No.
It's very hard.
We got to get the hair ready, and you got to get all the energy into the hair
For
to
sure,
have a good show.
To have elevation.
All right, let's do it. I'm excited. Getting ready to do some rehearsing. Jake Watson is thinking about singing the national anthem.
I'm not thinking about it. I'm actually about to do it. Are you ready?
Yes, please, please.
Wait till it's
Can you see? Oh, we're up there on a camera as well. By the dawn's early light. So Emma and I are in the process of getting ready. Clearly we've upgraded from earlier, but part of my bra shows like my dress thing. So, and we went to the store to get tape to like where you tape your clothes, shape tape or whatever. And they didn't have any more at the store, so I have got removable clear mounting squares. We're gonna see if it will keep things in place. So we'll see. If not, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we have to leave in like 5 minutes, so. Yeah. All right, enough with the selfie videos. We're back with the professional, my bestie Michelle behind the camera, and we've made it to who's number one. I just realized I have my whoop on, so I'm gonna have to take that off because that's not very professional looking. But we're here, man, we have an incredible show. We've got Felipe Penna versus Lovato, which is super exciting. My favorite match is gonna probably be Langenker versus Andrew Tackett, and then obviously Marigali Hosha and an incredible rest of the card. So super, super stoked. We made it here. I'm actually earlier than usual, so I'm very impressed with myself. I also got my sister a staff pass. So you know what? I feel very lucky. I keep getting like the nice things rolling together. People have been so nice. Even when I was flying here on the plane, the lady changed my ticket for free. Anyway, it's just been great. Lucky girl syndrome is in full effect. We've made it here to the venue and we're ready to rock.
And honestly, I wish I had more information for you, Kendall, but I am interested in looking forward to it tonight. The co-main event is I'm going to talk about Tacketts and Tommy Lanniger are going to take this.
And I have done this as my prediction for the most exciting match of the card. You have the injured Tackett, fresh off a ADCC trial victory, so we've seen him in August at the ADCC T-Mobile Arena. It's going to be insane. He's unpredictable.
What a show, as always. Congratulations. Now, before we go into the questions, we've got to look at some suspicious activity on the arm here, I think.
Yeah, when I choked him, I have a little bike mark because I don't do chokes, I do face crushes, so that's what that looks like.
For those of you guys in the audience who can't see, there's some teeth now, but the question, though, it might not be like the bite part of the teeth, maybe just the front getting smashed.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome. Congratulations. You have had an incredible year, fresh off an ADCC Trials victory coming in. And we were talking about this in the pre-show. You're quite the who's #1 story, right? Who's next to the Night of Champions. And now, what should we expect from you on the who's #1 stage moving forward?
Well, I just want to say this real quick, guys. I've been watching Tommy for a long time, ever since I was an orange belt. Competing with people on this level is just surreal, and it's just mind-blowing. It's a dream come true, really, but you know the funny thing about dreams is God takes them as long as you're faithful, and he multiplies them by tenfold. So I just want to dedicate this victory, because I wouldn't be here unless it was for Jesus Christ. So all glory to God right now, guys. Let's freaking go.
We also got the pattern and check on the hair, so just wonder if you have any input on that. No, I mean, well, you got a little, there's like a little sticking out on that side.
That side sticking out? Is it good?
It looks much better. Submission victory on who's #1, just like you called it. How does it feel?
I feel good. So last match I had against Matheus Diniz, I called armbar, and I didn't finish on armbar because I ended up taking the back and have the rear naked choke so clean, and that would be the submission I was hitting this fight, and I just did it. Took me a while. Like, Wagner is kind of way stronger than I was expecting for his size, and I had to cook him up a little bit, and I had the submission I was looking for, the armbar. So I called armbar before, that was what I was looking for, and I just did it.
Talk us through a little bit about the moment where you were on the back and you looked over and there was an exchange with the corner. What were you saying there? The crowd couldn't hear you.
So they were talking shit about my English, but to be honest, for a guy that lives here for 2 years, my English is kind of perfect. And I'm just happy. I'm still not trading my jiu-jitsu skills for English skills, and that's it.
All right, let's do this thing. I feel like at the end of a show, I just want to fight people so badly. I'm like texting one of my coaches and I'm like, let's go, when can I fight? I'm gonna sign up for an open, I must go. Anyway, today was amazing. If you guys have not watched the full matches, go back and watch the matches. Honestly, some of like Nikki Ryan submitting JT Torres, absolutely crazy. And not only the submission, but seeing his emotional reaction after was like an amazing moment. So super, super happy for him. Marigali versus Wagner was awesome. Jasmine, I mean, the Hosha family going 2 for 3. Not to mention Andrew Tackett submitting Tommy Lanker, just like an amazing show. The undercard was really sick too. And a lot of like heartfelt post-match interviews, if I do say so myself. Really cool to see people like really opening up and just sharing, because we want to see the people behind the athletes. So anyway, an amazing night. Thank you guys as always for tuning in, watching. It's really cool to be able to show a little bit of behind the scenes, and it is an interesting feeling being interviewing so close to competing since ADCC is coming up. So I'm getting like itchy now when I'm on the side of the mat, and I really, really want to be out there. So it's fun to feel that, because there have been times where I did the interviewing and I purely just love the show of it and it's fun. But when I start to feel that itchy, really can't wait to fight feeling, I know that I'm doing what I need to be doing, so it's cool to feel that as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys do all the good stuff. It helps so much. Please share, comment, subscribe, all of those things. It helps things grow really fast every single time. So I really appreciate it, and I love you all.